I just want to say that I'm back.
Hi TATERS! Welcome back. I'm so ready to keep watching Flavor of Love Season 2. And as we know from last episode, New York is back! It's about to get so unhinged. Now let's pick up where we left off at the end of the last episode.
Your eyes ain't playing tricks on you. This is mad love right here.
I literally threw up in my mouth.
I think it was so smart to bring back New York to help out during this episode. Not only is she one of the most entertaining reality stars of all time, she also did have a pretty strong connection with Flav.
What do you want to drink? I'll have something waiting for you on the rocks.
Milk.
And she's been known to be very possessive of Flav.
Flav is mine. You know, that's how I see him. We still have a connection. Flav, I love you. I don't give a
So this might be Brigitte all over again. Or worse, even. Probably much worse.
I'm so shocked that he brought her here, and what the is she doing here?
Man, it was so good seeing my girl New York again. She's gonna be my guest until tomorrow. She's also here to help me decide about tomorrow night's elimination.
Flav leaves the ladies with New York, and I'm legitimately a little scared for them.
Flav and I are dear friends, and he needs my help, and he's gonna get an honest opinion about the women that remain in the house, and that's what I'm here to do, to weed out the crazies and the uglies. I don't want this glass. Let's see you pour me a fresh glass, because I don't know you well. Let's, you know, no Mickeys.
We'll get the crystal for you.
No Mickeys.
Jesus, New York's already finding ways to mess with them. I love you.
So how are you ladies feeling with me here? Do you feel?
I'm not that excited to see you.
No, you shouldn't be.
Because you're just another girl to slob my man down.
Ooh, you're man. Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
You're a dreamer. You dream a lot in your sleep.
No, not really. I know.
Yes, you do.
The ladies try to be tough with New York, but she's the queen of arguing.
Nice. In my hand, flailing it around, eating my steak, and I'm loving it.
It's actually artistry. The Da Vinci of drama.
Because I'm real, he's feeling me, and because I speak my mind, like I said, and I tell it how
Everyone
it is.
speaks mind. Where do you think they get their ideals from? Their ass?
No.
I didn't even win season 1, and I'm back. You can't get enough of me.
And
Don't
you're
you
just
see
a
that?
friend, sweetie.
I'm not just a friend.
It seems like the ladies are sort of bonding over a common enemy now.
I'm not here to be judged by her. I'm here to be judged by him.
Right.
And kissing ass ain't gonna help you either.
She's very dramatic.
When we was
Meanwhile, Crazy has a fun complaint.
One of the ladies had told me that Beautiful has a cold sore, and that's absolutely disgusting to me. No, I'm feeling really sick. I have a question. Do you have a cold sore on your lip? And you kiss? Because I kissed him
on my lip.
Because I kissed him like I'm really nauseous right now.
Are you serious right now?
That's so contagious. And if you
make it seem like I got AIDS or something.
no, but
No, I mean, unless somebody tells him to alcohol his lips, you know, we all gonna have a problem. So.
New York sneaks to Flav's room, and they're just gonna cuddle as friends.
All my emotions came back, and I felt the passion through his hands.
Oh my gosh. Is New York weaseling her way back in? Ooh.
We wake up the next morning and New York is already in the bathroom, putting on her face, smoking countless numbers of cigarettes, ready to be the bitch that she was known to be.
It's the next morning, and Almighty Rick brings the ladies a flavorgram.
Herb Magazine is featuring me in a layout for their upcoming issue, and you ladies are going to be a part of it. We all know New York is the #1 best at looking good and representing for her man, so I'm leaving her in charge of getting you all ready. She'll help me decide which one of you is going home.
They get to get dressed up for a photo shoot. Get out the homecoming dresses.
Guess what? I'm taking my girls from here with me to this photo shoot today. Very important that these girls look their best, because they gotta represent their man going inside this spot, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, instead of helping these ladies like she's supposed to, she makes sure she looks perfect.
New York is supposed to help us out, tell us what to wear and how to look, and she ain't nowhere to be found except the damn bathroom getting more makeup put on.
And so she's excited to tell them that they have barely any time at all.
Do you know you have 30 minutes? Are you kidding me? 30, yes. My role is to whip these women into shape.
What are those? Are you wearing those downstairs?
No, God, no.
I hope not.
God,
Okay.
no. I'm not that stupid.
Already being a saboteur.
Come on, bitches! I said a half hour! I said that an hour ago. You're late. Get your asses down here and let's see what the hell you got. Hello?
I just want to say that I'm back.
I think this just officially became the New York show. She took over.
Don't make me come up there.
And I feel sorry for these girls.
It's time for New York to judge the ladies' outfits. But Boots is deliberately taking her good old time. And this makes New York mad.
You upstairs. You are so caught up in some Let's go! When you come downstairs, just smack me right across the face because this is just disrespectful. Don't you ever make New York wait for you. What the hell is wrong with you?
Less than 10 minutes in and we're already fighting. Here we go.
Get your
I ain't about
ass
to shit.
there in line.
I don't give a you a visitor or
Get
not.
your
I ain't
ass
shutting
over in line.
And remember that.
You're not gonna walk over there?
Nope.
You're not gonna walk over there? You're out of it. You're out.
I really don't.
You're out.
Boots is grounded. Go to your room.
Let's start the
I really
process, shall we?
You need a manicure. You need a bra. Nibbles is dirty. She's trashy. She's slutty. There's something really, really gutter butt about Nibbles.
Excuse me? Gutter butt?
That dress is 2 sizes too big. I see the top of your bra. You look good. Your shadow is all wrong.
Roast them, New York.
You look like a fairy princess that resides over the pits of hell.
What a thing to say.
What is this ugly girl insulting us for? Are you a bridesmaid?
No.
No, you're not.
I am nowhere near impressed. They're scared, they're intimidated, and they just lack true femininity.
New York offers Boots another chance to bow down to her. I mean, she is literally the queen, after all.
Do you want to be in this?
Sure.
There will be no last-minute changes
Okay.
of Flav saying, you know what, she's thinking. It's 100% me, okay? Now, I want you to apologize for your tardiness. You were the last one down here.
But Boots says, no way, Jose.
If you can do that. Why?
I deserve an apology. When I came down those stairs, you did not address
You're
me
not
right.
getting one.
No. Well,
Okay,
you ain't
ladies.
either.
I don't apologize because I never make, mistakes.
New York makes the ladies go get dressed all over again. And she's gonna make sure she gets a dang apology.
So what are we gonna do about that mouth?
Because my mind was 100% made up who I was sending home. But now you, unfortunately, you're clicking. But you're clicking down.
Cool. New York simply put Boots in her place, finally. I think she's been needing that. It finally made her simmer down a little bit.
I want an apology.
Well, I will apologize for being tardy.
That's all I asked. Boots definitely is intimidated by me.
After some shit talking,
I want you to get rid of that ridiculous trailer park part.
it's time for Flav to join them.
Yo, when I came downstairs and I looked at these girls, all the girls was looking Flav-tastic.
Wow. Slamming.
I tried.
Girls are slamming. How did you do it, man?
I love that New York takes credit, even though she did not try to help them one bit.
Man, it wasn't easy. Some ladies came down with purple eyeshadow. Some came down with their feet looking like sausages. The shoes were too tight. Some had bulges here.
But you know I was gonna make it work for you.
Time for prom.
And you know what? I never heard y'all so quiet.
They're headed to the photo shoot, and on the way, Flav decides to check in on some of the ladies' mental well-being, probably.
I just felt this vibe. New York, we can't stand you. New York, go home.
You're beautiful. How you doing down there?
I'm doing good. You okay?
Lovely, man.
He's wearing the clock Buck Wild made him, by the way. I just wanted to point that out.
Yo, Nibbles, what's up, Nibbles?
I'm chilling.
You still here with us, baby? Huh? You better be. You're a beautiful person up in here.
As long as you like me, Flav.
I really do, and if I didn't, believe me, you wouldn't have got that clock last night.
For some reason, Flav decides to ask Nibbles some personal questions right in front of everyone. It seems, I don't know, a little weird.
I just gotta think of how I can work. If I was to keep you, how could I work you into my family?
I had to let her know I got kids and a whole nine. She has her pole in her living room, and she has the camera, so that way you could download her shaking her ass on the pole.
So you're saying she had an OnlyFans before OnlyFans even existed? I'd say she's a pioneer then. But I do get it, back in this time, that kind of thing was, like, frowned upon.
And at least she's not hiding it from me.
People seem to think that because I'm sexual, I'm sleeping with everybody, and that's not the case.
And a lot of people won't see it like you do. You know what I'm saying?
They arrive for their photo shoot, and it all seems to be going perfectly fine. Until New York walks in and goes all America's Next Top Model on these ladies.
Buck Wild, this is not a soup kitchen. Let's straighten that neck up and act like we're taking a photo shoot.
Bucky?
Yeah, you're tight in the face.
Exactly.
Not flattering. Give it up, Delicious. You look like a man.
Buck Wild's ready to fight.
Buck Wild, why don't you try to
beautiful,
smile?
you look
Because sexy
sexy.
is not working for you, honey.
New York's personality started to wear down on me. She throws them insults out of her mouth like nothing. She just need to shut the up before I shut her the up.
Oh, jeez.
Where you want me at?
When you
Phil?
standing in the middle there, let's see how it looks.
Every time I go to a photo shoot, I be feeling like a real king because I love the center of attention. I am my biggest fan in America.
Meanwhile, New York is going to continue to harass the ladies.
You guys were pathetic. Wow. So, Buck Wild, where are you from?
Straight out of Upland.
Okay, Buck Wild. Do you think you're darker than what you are?
I don't think I'm
Meaning
a black person, no. I know I'm a white person.
New York calls Buck Wild out on her voice, which, as we can see, I guess is becoming a reoccurring theme in this show. I talked a lot about it in the last episode, so check that out if you'd like.
Okay, you sound ignorant.
You look ignorant.
Bitch, I will be ignorant all over your ass.
Talk like this for a damn long time, and I'm not gonna my voice
That's
for your ass.
pathetic. That's pretty sad.
I'm sorry you think my voice is pathetic, but I don't really give what you think.
Straight from the trailer park is what you are.
Buck Wild ends up telling on New York to Flav. She can't handle the heat, but that's probably not the best idea right now.
What happened? What's going on?
She tried to ask me where I'm from, why I talk like this, tell me I'm uneducated because I talk like this.
I did not say she was uneducated.
Did I say she was uneducated?
You said ignorant. I said I'm ignorant.
Yes.
Excuse me.
But that's not well, yeah, it is.
New York, you know exactly what you're doing. Stop it.
New York's ghetto ass tried to call me ignorant. And I'm like, well, if I'm so damn uneducated, how the hell do I know that they both mean the same stupid thing, you dumb bitch?
That's a good point. They argue big time because that's what New York loves. She literally thrives off of it.
Why you call her ignorant? Yeah, come on, be nice to New York. Chill.
Blatant disrespect. For what?
I got good girls here, man.
You know what?
New York, New York, come here, New York.
No, Flav.
No, come here, New York.
No.
Flav is sticking up for Buck Wild, and New York hates this.
I was here for you, though. I'm sick of it.
New York.
I don't want to feel like that.
What the just happened?
So she storms out to have a little bit of a tantrum. Very similar to how my 2-year-old is when we run out of bubbles.
You know, I took that personally.
Flav,
Okay.
if you knew where my heart was, you would just lay back in the cut
And just
and let
sit
your new be your New York.
Guess what? I'm gonna leave you the alone and let you do what you gotta do in New York. I love you, baby. Okay? Okay? I'm sorry, okay?
The ladies are convinced that New York is just saying she's in charge.
She's out there balling her damn eyes out.
She what? Y'all know something else? I don't think she controlled an elimination or not.
No.
Who's that Flav?
She's trying to see who she can intimidate.
So that we can kiss ass.
Flav is able to calm down New York, and she sits back down with the ladies.
I was really curious to find out if New York was actually in charge of the eliminations, because if not, somebody needs to call her ass out. You're not in control of elimination.
Bitch, let me tell you something. You shut the up
Ain't
with your
nobody
weak
listening.
ass
Ain't nobody weak.
Bitch.
Oop, never mind. The ladies are convinced that New York is just saying she's in charge of eliminations to make the girls want to obey her, basically. So now they're pushing back against New York because they're a lot less afraid.
Put your little
You're not in
weak
control
ass
of eliminations.
hand down.
You're not in control of eliminations. So you can stop disrespecting everybody in here.
Control over this elimination. You got to
Handle it.
Bitch, you are a weak ass bitch.
I'm thinking New York might have a lot of control over who's staying or going tonight, but we'll see. For now, New York is gonna try to fight Crazy.
Because it applies.
You better not touch
Because
me.
it applies.
She put her finger on her forehead. If she put her finger on me, I'll bite that off and then shove it down her throat.
I knew New York would make this an emotional roller coaster. They get so loud and yelly, it basically sounds like a bunch of birds doing whatever birds do.
Do not touch me. Do not touch me.
Slave comes out like he wasn't just on the other side of the wall for the last 20 minutes.
It's getting too close, it's getting too violent, and New York, you're here to do a job. She's here to help me out with my tonight's eliminations. She is not in charge of my eliminations. Nobody's in charge of my eliminations but Flavor Flav.
Oh my gosh, so New York really was lying to them just to make them behave. Well, that didn't work. Now did it, Tiffany?
At the end of the day, all decisions are based upon what Flavor Flav thinks. But New York is here to help me. I value New York's opinion a whole lot, G.
These people want us to take some photos.
Crazy and Flav.
Okay.
They continue their photo shoot, and Crazy randomly gets picked to do a solo shoot with Flav, which I'm sure doesn't feel too great for the other ladies.
If Crazy feels as though everyone in the house is jealous of her, she's foolish. She was being fake and she was being phony.
See you later, okay?
You hating ass, lying ass, fake ass bitch.
Now it's time for Flav in New York to go discuss the ladies in private.
Start with Buck Wild.
Would she fit into your life romantically?
Everything about Buck Wild is just totally offensive. Let me just say that first and foremost. You know that fake ghetto she tries to throw out? She's just the fake ass bitch.
Okay, it's super clear. You hate Buck Wild. We get it.
Let's go with Beautiful.
Beautiful is a little reserved. You know, she's in her box. She hasn't stepped out. So my concern is if she has enough energy for you.
Wow.
Yeah, Beautiful doesn't talk enough for us to know if she's super sweet or a murderer.
Nibbles.
Oh boy. Basically, she takes ass shots or whatever kind of, you know. She's in the adult industry.
What do you think about Bucky?
She's like lukewarm water.
Nibbles and Bucky don't seem to impress New York at all.
What about Boots?
Boots is very opinionated, but I would have to say I think that she's here for you.
Wow, this girl is deep.
New York thinks Boots' nastiness towards her is just because she's passionate about Flav. And Flav said basically the same thing about Boots in the last episode. I don't know about that, though.
Delicious.
Do I think that she's interested in being in a serious relationship with you? I would have to say, I think so.
Wow, Delicious was able to remain on New York's good side, but the same cannot be said for Crazy.
What about Crazy?
I feel that she has been saying things to you to please you. She's not speaking from her heart.
Now the ladies do an interview for a magazine.
Who's the biggest bitch? All right. Who's the most fake in the house? What makes you say that?
She's, I believe, here because she feels that she can sing. She hasn't been discovered from the right person.
Man, she's so devious. She obviously is playing the game now.
Delicious and Crazy's low-key feud has been getting more and more feisty with every episode.
Keep it real, y'all. Y'all already know. She is here for another purpose. Crazy wasn't here for Flav, and I let it be known, and I felt very good at the end of it.
The Crazy and Delicious volcano is about to erupt. Oof. Let's cut back to Flav in New York, though, because now they're talking about them.
What do you feel about New York?
This is hard, Flav. It's hard to come in this house and wear the hat of, you know, the friend and see you interact with the other girls and...
It's like New York has Flav under a love spell.
After riding in the car with New York, I started feeling some things, man, and I'm starting to feel old times. You know what I'm saying?
But you already tried it with New York, right? She's just here for today, right? Right, Flav?
What do you guys talk about after Flav and I left?
Crazy. And whatever mind game she played with him, she played him well. And that just frustrates me because I think he gonna keep her here all the way to the end. And he gonna end up heartbroken.
Time for some more crazy and delicious drama brought to you by New York.
Delicious needs to be called on our Don't give me attitude.
Don't tell me what not to give you because you once again went and started some
Even
then.
You are playing
Even
the game.
then. No, this ain't no game because we gonna keep it real, mama. No, let's answer it.
Get out of
Let's
my
answer
face. Get out
it.
of
You
my
know
face.
what crazy?
You're
I don't
the
give a about your...
New York is a living for this.
Oh, you heard?
That's what I heard.
Oh, really?
You didn't get in the hot tub with him?
Yes, I did get
You didn't take your drawers off in the hot tub with him?
Ain't none of your business.
You didn't, but exactly. You know why it ain't none of my business? Because
There ain't none of your business.
So what did you do?
Flav comes out to just enjoy the show.
I didn't really care. If she gave him a that's her business. The point is, don't dish out what you can't take back.
She pretended to be a close friend, and as soon as she saw that I was big competition, she switched.
What's the drama about? Now what?
Delicious gets emotional telling Flav exactly how she feels at this moment.
And I think that if you kept her around in place of other people, that you would be disappointed in the end. She's fake. She's been fake since she got here.
She's putting everything out there now.
I shouldn't have known what took place with you and her in the privacy of your bedroom. It's not our business what happened between you
You're right
and her.
about that. But I want a woman that can keep secrets with me.
This conversation makes Flav realize he needs to look into this more. Is Crazy a big fat liar? I have no clue. I have no clue anymore. Now Flav talks to Crazy in his room about not keeping a secret and it coming back to bite her.
A lot of things that we've done, they called it out to me. And they're using that against you.
I think what they're trying to do is break me down, but I'm not here for the ladies. I'm here for Flav.
Hold on, there's one more thing I need to tell you.
Beautiful. She had a cold sore on her lip.
He's like, are you kidding me right now? Can we go 6 seconds without more problems, please?
No, it's...
Why you tell me this now? Couldn't y'all just come and say, yo, Flav, watch out for Shorty, she got a cold sore or something.
Oh, hell no. Oh, no.
Cold sores can literally happen from colds, right?
No.
Well, you tater children out there, it's time for eliminations with Assistant Eliminator New York. This should be something special. Let's go.
So tonight, I bought all the clocks. All of them. Might send home one. I don't know, might send home 3. I don't know what to do. So Delicious, come get your clock.
Flav gives Delicious the first clock, and Boots gets the second clock, which were New York's 2 favorites, so he's certainly listening to New York a little bit about this.
Hoping that bitch is just hating me.
Clock number 3. Come on, get your clock, Bucky. You know what time it is, Bucky.
Yes, I do.
Come get your clock, Buck Wild.
You got to get buck wild.
Bucky and Buck Wild get clocks and get to stay. That's slightly surprising considering New York hated on Buck Wild really hard from the very beginning. But Flav did stick up for her, so he does like her enough that she's staying. It's down to Nibbles, Beautiful, and Crazy, which are the picks New York had for the bottom 3.
Beautiful, come here, Beautiful. Beautiful you are. A guy like me, I like aggression. And you just laid back, you just chilling.
Flav lets Beautiful go, because she had a cold sore.
I told her that her time was up because she wasn't really aggressive enough, but maybe the cold sore might have had something to do with it too.
All right, take care. Bye, everybody.
We did not see her at all, so I don't know if they edited her out.
He likes a more aggressive woman. So I was getting there, but Didn't make it.
These decisions are still based on Flavor Flav. Yo, Crazy, come get your clock, Crazy.
Flav decided to keep Crazy.
New York, I wasn't really feeling crazy all that much, you know what I'm saying? But man, I was feeling crazy. I was feeling her.
So that means Nibbles is staying too then, I think.
Man, you're a beautiful person, you know, but, you know, I got kids.
She pole dances, she's real with it, and she tells me what she does, but my kids wouldn't go for me being with a pole dancer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, whoa, never mind what I said. Nibbles gets eliminated too.
Bye, baby.
I didn't sign up to be a role model. I signed up to be a lover. And Flav missed out on a good.
Damn, wham, bam. That's 2 girls eliminated this time. He is not playing around.
Flav has given out all of his clocks, and he makes his last and final elimination for the night. So we think.
What do you mean, so we think?
Yo, Big Rick.
Yes, sir.
Give me that box, man. Yo, New York, come here. I'm feeling you right now, you know what I'm saying? I want to ask you a question.
What is happening?
New York, check 1, 2, New York. I'm gonna put you back up on the stand. Would you accept this clock from me tonight, New York? Would you get back down with me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you kidding me? New York is gonna stay and be a contestant again? What?
I was in denial, like, no, he wouldn't do that to us. Nah, she doesn't deserve it.
Now she's one of us. Now I gotta compete with her ass. But it's on. Oh, it's on.
What just happened? I'm sorry, my mind is a bit blown right now. So Flav gives her a clock.
You know what time it is.
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead.
I'm back. I'm here. I'm loving Flav, and I'm gonna win this time. That is my man. I spoke it from day one, and I'm here to speak it again. Flav and I, we're inseparable.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But now Buckwild is mad and wants to eliminate herself. This is crazy.
I'm gonna have to give this back to you. That girl disrespected your house. She smoked in here. She assaulted somebody in here, and I don't think it's right that you keep her.
But
she insulted the people in the house.
I ain't going nowhere this
And
time.
I think that if somebody touches my body, I'm gonna lay them out. And I'm on probation. I just spent 30 grand to get out of jail.
What did you do? Wait, what do you mean you were in jail? Like what?
I'm not going back to jail for that bitch. I'm not ruining my life for her.
He's not gonna touch
I don't
you.
trust her. She's crazy. She's
I trust
mentally
her.
disturbed.
I trust her. If I didn't trust her, I wouldn't let her
She
stay in my
lied
house.
to you.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Where the did your accent go? Where did your
Very far away right
Where did your
now.
accent go?
Very
Before you
far
buck
away.
wild, honey, and everything. Now you be like, yo, man.
That's what happens when I get pissed.
Wow.
Tell her.
New York, I ain't gonna lie, but she's back in the
That's
house.
okay. Buck Wild's gonna go to her house where New York will not be anywhere near me because she is crazy.
Do I think Buck Wild was real or Buck Wild was fake? I got a feeling she might have been faking because that accent kind of left quick.
For the people that stick up for Buckwild, you must not have seen this clip.
I don't know what the hell she's gonna do. And I'm on probation. I just spent 30 grand to get out of jail.
This is all the evidence you need.
I miss New York. I want New York to stay, and ain't nobody got nothing to say about that. You know what I'm saying?
I hope these girls are wearing their saddles and they're strapped in because I'm definitely gonna take them for a ride.
So, 3 ladies left and 1 New York Tiffany Pollard. Oh, thank you for not spoiling this for me. What is that? Flav pours some out for the 3 that left.
For Nibbles, beautiful person that she is. This is for beautiful. My girl, Buck Wild. Ladies, come and crowd around your man. Flavor Flav!
Flavor Flav!
Luckiest man in America. Y'all need to know that. The luckiest man alive with 5!
Like what? Like what? What? Honestly, in the beginning of this season, I was skeptical it couldn't be as good as season 1. But it has picked up speed these last 2 episodes. Oh my gosh. Now I can't wait to keep going. My mind is still blown. Frickin' New York, man. She weaseled her way back in. You're the coolest. I'll see you in the next one. Later, taters.
Now you think I know man.
That's what happens when I get pissed.
Why?